I had a guy on that wrote the book on artificial intelligence, the textbook that was used worldwide in like 100 languages, something like that. And Stuart Russell, he said there's this really interesting thing. There's two ways that algorithms can be better at predicting what it is that you're going to click on. One is that they continue to feed you clickable content. But the other one, it's bidirectional. The other one is to nudge your preferences so that you become easier to predict. And I was like, that makes so much sense, because all that it's looking to do is maximize clicks.
Yes.
But there's two people in this. There's both the content that's being served and there's the preferences of the person that's clicking. So over time, these algorithms nudge people's preferences. And how easier is it to predict what somebody will or will not click on than by pushing them out to the fringe of any viewpoint? If you are, I know exactly what you're going to like and what you're going to hate, because you're out on the right, or you're out on the left, or you're at the top or the bottom or whatever, super easy. If you're in the middle and you're like, I'm going to fall this way, I'm not so bothered about that. Really, really hard. So it's like, I haven't ever heard anybody talk about this other direction of how algorithms work, by nudging your preferences to be more predictable, not by getting better at serving you stuff that it knows you're going to click on.
Yeah. That's really fascinating. It's scary too, the way it does. I've actually utilized the thing a lot on Instagram, the not interested, because like sometimes you're like, man, what the fuck is why is this here? And you start to like hit that, because hopefully just to get like something new.
Train it.
Yeah.
There's I remember this was on Facebook ages ago, but the power of saying, don't show me this page again, or show me fewer posts like this.
Yeah.
It's 100 to 1, I think, compared with a like. So it's so rare, right? It's so much more effortful for you to say, like, not interested in this thing. So yeah, I mean, that's the trade. Or you can just completely, 500 days of summer it and decide to get back.
Have you done that? Have you done a totally like?
No, I only found out about it yesterday. So I'd consider it. I think I probably will.
Unplug?
Oh yeah. Well, no, just reset. I don't think
reset.
I can do. I'd spent a week in Jamaica where I didn't have my phone. Does that count?
No, wasn't that though like a type of experience for you? The fact that you like, I have friends that like are really have done the thing where they give the account to somebody else to post. They're like, this is just rotting my brain. I'm spending way too much time. And a couple of them that I can think of told me that it made them so much happier. So in other words, they just go, here's the password. I'll tell you when to post things. I don't want to have anything to do with it anymore.
I think a lot of people like that. But one of the things I realized when I was in Jamaica was, if you don't have any, so this was the week leading up to TikTok ban, all of that stuff. If you have to self-generate things to talk about, it's really interesting, because you get to places that are a little bit deeper, that are a little bit more interesting.